Starlets, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here today, then hello and welcome. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it and subscribe down below. I upload every week, and so today we are going to be doing another Disney set of nails, and today it will be Ursula, the wicked witch of the ocean who steals mermaids' voices and keeps them for her own. But she's a mean girl, but we're gonna do her because she's kind of cool at the same time. So let's get on and do these Ursula nails. Okay, so we've got all the nails buffed and prepped and ready to go, like always. And so we're going to start off laying it down at the base coat for the first nail. And for that, I'm going to be using this green from the Beetles Gel range in 613, and also a blue in 334, and then finally a orange in A03. And this will be the same across all of the nails for the background. So I'm only going to show you the one, just to, save time. You definitely don't need to see me doing the same thing over and over again across all 5 nails. So for the first colour, I'm going in with the green, as you can see, and then I went ahead and cured that. And then very, very easily, I'm going in with the orange and the blue and just wiping that across the nail. And then I'm going to go in with a dotting tool. Of course, you can use any, even a fine detail brush, and just swiping that across the nail just to make it really wishy-washy. Sorry about the camera going in and out of focus there. I decided it needed a little bit more colour, so I went in with a purple here, as Ursula nails are normally purple. That's her whole kind of vibe colour, to be honest. So just going in with that. Excuse that little hair as well, just dingle dangling off of my dotting tool. Lovely. And now, once I cured that, I'm going in with this magnetic cat's eye gel, and I love this. So I'm using the one with a green hue to it, and just covering the whole nail with that. And before curing, you use a magnetic tool, so it just has a little magnet on the end of it, and you go ahead and start pushing the gel around. It just forces all of the pigment in the nail to just shift away. So you're definitely going to want to do this before curing, because if you do it afterwards, it ain't going to work. So I went ahead and cured that, and now going in with glow in the dark nail gels. This is going to make this whole set pop, and you'll see at the end. So I'm going in with a purple, a blue, a lime green and a pink, and just making really random lines across the nail. And there that is. So I added some dots and little bubbles and made the swirls just really random. So this is where we get on with doing Ursula. As you can see, this nail is a little bit bare at the bottom, but done it on purpose, as she's kind of going to be covering the whole nail. So I didn't see the point in doing too much on this nail background wise. So here I am just going in with a white and plotting down where I want Ursula to sit on the nail. And it's just going to, on this nail, be her face. So here I am doing her eyebrow. And jumping forward as it's just plotting down where she is on the nail. And there's so much more to Ursula than what I realised when doing her nails. I didn't realise that she had those big bags under her eyes, but she has big bags under her eyes. And really big lips. Okay, so now the fun bit. Going in and colouring her in and filling in all the colours. So I'm going in with this really nice kind of periwinkle purple. from the Beetles gel range. I also just want to add in, even though it's a little bit late, but I'm adding it in anyway, that this video is not sponsored by Beetles or any other products used in this video. So while we're on doing villain nails, what is your favourite villain? Who would it be? Of all the films, who is your favourite villain? I'm not 100% sure on who mine is. I kind of like Ursula, but I don't agree with the things that she does. But then I don't agree with the things that any of them do, to be honest with you. But yeah, I would definitely have to say mine would probably, only because it's one of my favourite films, is I do love Lion King, so I guess Scar would kind of be one of my favourite top villains. But for Disney princess wise, I do like Tangled, so it will probably have to be Mother Gothel, if that's how you pronounce her name. Gothel? I don't know. Tell me in the comment section if I butchered it, but yeah, I would say that she's my favourite villain. She just wants to stay young, but she just does it in the wrong way. There's creams out there for that, don't you know? Okay, so we are outlining away. And this definitely just brings, I mean, when you've put the colours down, it can look a bit crazy looking, a bit funky, a bit like, what the heck have you done to those nails? But once you start outlining, it pulls it together. It really does just rake it all in, and you're like, oh, okay. Because there's sometimes when I look at nails, when it's literally just colour, it gets a bit lost in transition sometimes, and you're like, where's that? What do I do with that? I don't know. So here we are doing the big lips. I definitely had to go in a couple of times on her lips, due to we want these nails to glow. You saw me use glow in the dark nail gel polish, and we don't want just the background to glow. She's got to glow too. She's evil. She's casting spells. She's making potions. These chemicals, when mixed, they glow. So we've got to make her face just light up and glow. So I'm adding a little extra pink to her face with the glowing gel polish, just to give her that extra glow powder. She's got a little bit of highlighter on her face. She's loving it. Could be sweat, but she's glowing. Okay, looking stunning. I definitely had to kind of think to myself, when do I stop when using this stuff? And there she is, looking sassy with a side eye, a bit judging. But that's that nail fully complete. So on to the next nail. We are going to do her tentacles coming out from the side of her and whipping up. So I'm just plotting down. I went with black this time instead of white. I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You can use any colour when plotting down, as long as it doesn't interfere too much with the design. So there we are. We've sketched down the base of it, and I went ahead and popped the first layer down. And here I am going in with that, what did I call it earlier? Periwinkle? Something like that. It's definitely not called that because Beetles gel polish don't name their colours, they number them, so each to their own. But I think this is a really cute pastel purple colour. She's got to have some cuteness about her. She could have periwinkle tentacles if she wants. So yeah, I'm going in, and in this layer I've mixed a very small amount of the pink glowing gel to the purple to give it that extra glow. And when working with this glow in the dark polish, I did notice it's a much thicker consistency. It threw me off a little bit, but it's okay. It's like got a very slight grain to it. Very, very slight, but I definitely noticed it. It definitely threw me off with my painting abilities. But we got there in the end. Just takes a little practice, you know? Just a little practice and you get the hang of it. So here I am giving her little pink suckers onto her tentacles. And now to bring it all together, reel it in, the outlining. I went a bit crazy on that bit, ignore that big blob. But there's a couple of big blobs, but ignore the blobs. She's underwater. It could be a bit blobby down there. We're outlining. Okay, so keep on doing that all throughout all the tentacles. And I kind of wanted, because I was worried that the background was so jazzy, I was worried that it would kind of get lost in the background. So I definitely did do the outer edge of outlining thicker than what I would do on the inside of the picture, if that makes sense. So all other outline bits, I'd normally do it thinner than that. Okay, so we're going in and top coating it. And now with this, you have to hold the nails together because I kind of wanted them to be able to connect quite well. So just to get it all mapped out, I held the nails together like this, just to get it to connect. And this is the last nail that you're going to see, because obviously the other two on the other side of Ursula are going to be a mirror effect of these two nails that you're seeing me do now. So I didn't think you needed to see it another 2 times after this. So here we go, we're doing the exact same steps as we did on the first tentacle, laying down the colours, putting the suckers on, and now going in and outlining, getting it all there. And as you can see, I'm going in a little thinner. This is what I'm saying. On internal bits, I go thinner, but on the outer edge, I did feel like I had to go a little bit thicker so that it didn't get lost into the background. And just keep outlining those little suckers. And then I went in with a darker pink, again with a teeny tiny bit of the glow in the dark. And just added a final highlight, and then I top coated that and cured it, and ta-da! Complete. And there she is, beautiful. Let's get glowing. Boom. How cool does that look? I'm happy with these nails. I gotta do some more glow in the dark nails. This is where it's at. And that is it for the Ursula nails. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel out, and don't forget to turn those bell notifications on so that you don't miss the next upload. See you next time. Happy creating. Bye.